39 Days to Mars is a cooperative steampunk adventure game about going to Mars. But of course you knew that from reading this title. However, what you might not have known is that the game was funded on Kickstarter all the way back in 2014. That's an incredibly long time, and it's something that can just happen on Kickstarter. In fact, reviewing the Kickstarter page shows just how much the game has changed from its original concept. It lists single-player puzzles and worrying about hunger and boredom, neither of which are in the game. What was delivered is a fairly simple story-driven game with puzzles throughout. The story is the best part of the game. Albert and Clarence are on quite the journey, and it gets really silly. The ship they're using doesn't seem very space-worthy, and it's so much fun to see what happens to them. The fact that they're both fully voice-acted really helps too. I think it pretty much makes the game. The two characters interacting and their personalities are fun. As you're enjoying the story, you'll be prompted with all kinds of puzzles. Almost all of the events have a unique puzzle that relates to what happened, which is great because it keeps the game really interesting. I never know what the heck is going to happen next. That said, it's really mixed when it comes to if the puzzle is good or not. Some of them are fantastic, and others just downright confusing. They're not obvious what is expected to complete the puzzle. I had to fail a few on the first time to figure it out. Still, it didn't stop us from finishing the game. One thing to note is that the controls are a bit fiddly. If there are two things that can be grabbed close to each other, the game gets really confused which one is the one you want to grab. Hopefully, something that can be cleared up. Look, if you're going to pick this game up, I think 2 players are required. The puzzles need communication and teamwork to solve. There is an option to play alone with an AI cat, but that's more of a companion on the ship. You will still need to actually control both hands while solving any puzzles, which can be quite tricky. 39 Days to Mars does not have an online option either, so make sure you have someone nearby that can play. That said, I played on my Steam Link and it worked well. Using a controller in the game is fine, even if it pushes mouse and keyboard. The game does require both players working towards the same goal, and at times, you can get frustrated at your teammate. I really like these games though, and I wish there were more of them. There might be some replay value in 39 Days to Mars. I believe there is some slight deviations in the path you can take, and so it could be interesting to go back and try again. Although it would require some incredible emotional fortitude, since the puzzles can be so finicky. Overall, I had fun playing 39 Days to Mars. The story is a delight, even if some of the puzzles are frustrating. You can't get that frustrated though, because the game only takes an hour to complete. I think the story is fairly memorable, and I'm glad I got the chance to play, but overall, the game is just okay. It's sad because finding co-op games like this is pretty tough. Thanks for watching.